Hello. Right. It's going to be a LocalSupport client meeting, starting with preparation for that meeting. Put my old screen share on. Here it comes. Boom. Okay. And I think we said over here. Yes. So, Harrow Community Network running on the LocalSupport software. Just going to have a look at the development site, which we can't afford to have the certificates for yet until we get some money. So we've got our new Harrow Community Network. So the thing that's been deployed, where is it? There's a LocalSupport. No, it's Azure Ventures, LocalSupport, pools. So last week we had yes, alert org proposal when proposed org is accepted. So we've got this running on develop, or at least it should have automatically been deployed to develop. I guess I am tempted to just go and check on our dashboard which version of the code is up. Let's have a look. It's going to be in. Oh no, LocalSupport. So there, LocalSupport. We've got there one app. That's the production. Adult Ventures, LocalSupport, develop. Okay, so the commit. Well, we should be able to look at the master, but let's see on the activity there. Let's have a look. So we've got 6 deployed 150 there. Let's have a quick look at this, and the latest commit is 150. Yes, so that did deploy successfully. So potentially we're just going to show this to the client. I mean, I guess I've got a little bit of time here. We've got this diff. In some ways, well, let's have a look. What do we want to do? The tricky thing in some ways is just actually getting the, so it's alert or when proposal is accepted. That's the key thing. I think I find to come down. So we've got, I mean, I guess we can sort of test some of these things that this is. So we've got to propose, so we can add a proposed organization to the develop thing. Maybe we've got some already. Let's have a look. If I sign in as, is it gonna, yeah, sign in there. Okay, so we're signed in, admin, all proposed organizations. So we have a couple of organizations. Right, let's view the details associated with them. They have, it does have an email. We could just try accepting it and see what it says. There we go. This is the develop site. So let's click accept, and it will now say, let's see what it says. It says, you have approved the following organization. A notification of acceptance was sent to sentaco@gmail.com. Very good, very good. Now I forget what we have set up on the develop site in terms of the emails. Do we have some kind of defense against just all emails being sent out? I guess we've got kind of, have we got Mailgun on there? No. If we look at the production server, also we've got, so SendGrid is the thing that, just look at the send, this is the SendGrid configuration for the production server. Okay, settings. Alert settings. Anyway, but so that's SendGrid, and do we even have that on the develop? We do have SendGrid set up. Okay. For Harrison, develop. Okay, there. Yes, requests. So it looks, email sent today 0. Wonder if I can just pull myself into, let's find the LocalSupport. Let's go look at the logs, Heroku, logs minus TN1500 minus R develop. Look at the logs for this here. It says send email there, but no error message. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I've got the email, which we can see. Let's go over here. Here's the email that's come in. That seems to have worked there. Right. And that's for an individual. So if we then click on this one, now why is that not working? What's the mouse over this thing? Open link in browser. Is it maybe not a link? Copy link location. What's happened there? I have a feeling we have a problem. What's it? Can I view source? Message source. What's gone wrong here? Okay. So that, yeah, that looks like a problem. It's not including that. Git status. Let's git checkout, develop. Let's git stash those things. Git checkout, develop. Okay. And we haven't got RubyMine. Let's have a look at our RubyMine. Oh, right. I'm just going to boom. Where is have I minimized I have minimized the Hangout. Let's put the Hangout back over on a different screen and just get set up, send that to the client so that when she becomes ready, she can get involved. Because what I should be doing is, rather than just doing this, I should also, of course, be getting set up here. We should get set up with a client meeting document. So let's open that one there. Which I always that's edit. That's new one. So this is meeting 103. Like so. And do what I usually do, which is grab the previous thing there, invoicing. And this is exactly the problem I was having last time. I was trying to set it to all and copy and paste, and that's so annoying. Okay, I'm glad I was doing this now. Okay. For some reason, I can no longer copy and paste in quite the same way from one thing to another. So yeah, yeah, so that was done, and we didn't hear about Team API. Let's save that. It's not got the same thing twice. It says old. I feel like we've got the same thing twice there. I think we have. Let's get rid of that. It is. Oh, maybe it is pasting it in, but it's just doing it with like lots and lots of spaces or something. Okay. I see. Something strange going on there. Let's save that. Let's switch to, it's interesting, isn't it? It's all a bit of this is all a bit of an excuse for a board. We've got our pivotal tracker. I wonder if it would be better to work. Difficult to know, really. Anyway, that's just reminding me of the two things that I've got to check. So I know I've got a problem which I need to fix and deploy, which is related to local support. We've got some, now where are these? Somewhere in here, we've got views, we've got the mailer, we've got custom devised mailer, we've got like a proposed organization, org admin mailer, custom devised mailer, admin mailer, unlock invitation to confirmation. Now, where was this new stuff all going? go back to not this one, it's this one. Yeah, reverse there. So the files that were changed here. Oh, I don't know. That's going to be in here somewhere. Yes, views proposed org approved. Views custom device mailer. See, I'm not seeing it in there. Oh, that's probably because get cool origin develop. I haven't got the latest code locally. Okay, all right. So yeah, proposed org approved. Okay, so we've got accept invitation URL. Unlock URL. Accept invitation URL. Now that's worked in other places. Other emails that we've got are working. I don't know if this is related to specifically the setup on the developed server. Okay. I'm just going to go and check. I want to see if we've had any follow up for do it. No, so we've got it's Hope. So we've got Hope Blandimer has said something about how we could go back to here. This is the current one. That is there. We don't need that anymore. Leave that page. Okay, so we've got. That's a bit slow, isn't it? Come on, there we go. So now, see that doesn't that doesn't even necessarily look like what we've got for last week. No, well, no, it was. Okay, no, that was notes from Rachel on. Okay, I mean, I guess I'm turning that into an action item for me, which is like event epic, and that was things that Rachel was saying in the meeting last week. Rachel says, yeah, okay, that. Okay, so funding application, volunteers, I don't know if it was when she added APIs. That was her, I guess it was just her notes on it. So I've got for me, keep following up with do it on APIs. I hope Blandemir. I mean, that's a, you know, if she doesn't, Hope has said, you know, oh yes, you could have access to the API. We will see. We will see. Okay, so we've got usual review. I guess there just to check in on my email to see if I have heard anything from this Team London in any of my mailboxes, and the answer is at least. Let's see, this is the. I'll see if which one I sent that through. Clinic. Yeah, so I've got the email that I sent to him. The email was sent to london.gov.uk on, when was that sent? Oh, at the beginning of October, and it's london.gov.uk. Let's see if I've got anything up. Looking, that's a very old emails I'm looking at there. London.gov. No, okay, so that's no reply. 3 weeks. Okay. Yeah, so the usual review is, of course, in Pivotal Tracker. We'll just check where we are with that. I guess the main thing is we want to get this delivered for the organizer, and yeah, we're not. Some of these things. I guess we still network. We still can't bring quite the listings that. Oh look, we're number one. Way. Yeah, we're now number one. Woohoo! For Harrow Community Network. So, do we have an SEO thing? That's a nice thing to report. SEO optimization. We have that story. Where is it? Except when it's been, yeah. So we did it, and it finally seems to have worked. We're still not getting. See, we're still not getting the sub pages in the results. So, goodness. Anyway, I think we're set up for the meeting. So now I want to try and work out why that URL is not working the way we expect. I mean, if I go and look at other emails that we have from, let's see, community, where does it come from? Yeah, welcome to Harrow. We've got, yeah, I mean, the accept invitation, I've got examples of accept invitation working just fine. It's invitation instructions. So it's this accept invitation URL. We've got resource invitation token. Yeah, so the proposed thing is exactly the same thing there. I think I didn't. No, there's something different. There's another one. Where's the other one? Because it's not an invitation thing. Confirmations, informations. There is another. There is another, isn't there? I'm certain of it. That's it. Yeah, this one. It's organized. That one, which is in views org admin mailer. Views org admin mailer. Organization path. I think that needs to be organization URL. I suspect. Yes, I think that's the problem. Interesting question. Hello there, Son. How's it going? You all right? Do feel free to say hi. I'm just doing preparation for the local support client meeting. Do feel free, you may not have audio, but feel free to say hello in the chat. Or just, feel free to hang out in the background. That's all good. Yes. So I think we've got an issue there. Seems to me, and I'll just do, so we haven't actually got a test for that. I wonder if that's something we can have a test. Let's just do bundle exec rake spec there. So I guess what I should sensibly do following the procedure is we've got well, this is not finished, so we've still got have identified bug, got this is org admin mailer, so org admin mailer views are linking to organization path rather than organization URL. So links not working in emails. Wondering if we have a test related to that we should modify. Okay. I'm gonna, oh dear. Someone's just asking me for links to something. Which I've got other than that link. No public images. Okay, doing that request. Other people not replying to me. Okay, So let's have a look at how our tests ran. Tests ran all right there. Okay. Do I have any other contact details for Hope? I do not. I do have her email. Okay. But so have we got, I guess we've been issuing pairing, no, not pairing, view specs. That's what we've been issuing. Now, which were, so then I have to work out which are the, let's go and see, let's go and find here. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for not that one, but I'm looking for, yes, what are the feature tests that are associated with this? And will I find them? No, not there. Further down. Feature tests are in features, admin, moderate, proposed organizations, feature, admin, moderate, proposed organization, feature. There we go. Right. So I guess we've got an issue there. Let's click on the invitation link. The email is in there, right? I should see. Yeah. We haven't got anything in the feature test checking the click through. Not sure what is the right kind of test. And this is kind of a test that we need. We kind of almost need to log out as the admin. I mean, I guess we've got this thing of like clicking on the invitation link, visit, extract, invite link. Oh no, it finds the email, it finds the thing. Yeah. So we've got a mechanism for finding emails to an individual. Yeah, I would say that's a kind of a basically here. Versus using no super. Yeah, this one. Look at the. I think what it is feels like we need to include a check of clicking through on the link in the email, which is what we don't have. So it's one of these situations where it's very tempting to just, it's a very, very simple fix. And when it gets fixed, it's likely to stay fixed. We've got here, back to these things. This just needs to be URL rather than path, I think. I guess I'm not confident about diving into trying to write the test now immediately. Certainly not, for deployment before the client comes along. Yeah, the sort of hacker in me wants to just like, oh yeah, change, push, redeploy. I mean, at least it would be to the testing server rather than anything else. I mean, I guess what I could do is I could at least make these changes here and check that it doesn't actually break anything. And we've also got notify proposed org accepted, new org admin, and notify proposed org accepted. Not sure what these two different states are. And then there's a refactoring of the, but so anyway, those have all passed. Let's just make those two changes and check that it doesn't break anything anywhere else. Someone's asking me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. about something else. These. Dun, dun, dun. So then we can run the rate cucumber. Once I run that individual test, I should be able to see the actual email going, the email in the log. But it's interesting. Oh, we do have a failure there with that change. That's interesting. That directs us in one direction. Okay. I still got all this stuff to clear up in here. That's yeah, I think definitely any future project I'm going to be extremely cautious about allowing stuff, warning messages to creep into what we're doing. Okay, so here, aha. Okay, so we do have a test for it, and it's testing for the wrong thing. Okay, right. Yeah, manage charity admins. Okay. So what is it? Features admin, user reports, manage charity admin. Okay, features admin, user reports, manage charity admins feature. And what is this breaking on? On line 44. Okay, have we got? Okay, so we're actually checking in here that it's the organization path when I think it should be the organization URL. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to add this into here. I'm going to maybe, can I reopen? So that's interesting. Can I reopen here? So we had this pull request, which I merged. Can we reopen this? Revert. I don't want to revert it. I've got the bug. I guess we put it into here. And these, basically, I'm noticing an error here. Oh god, an email error. These two are the ones that I changed the positions. Yeah, so I tried changing. So here we've got organization path to just tell the client that we are ritual. Oops. Okay. To organization. And I I guess. Oh, there, Rachel. You all right?
Oh.
Hi, Sam.
Hello. How's things?
Oh, good, thanks. I'm just going to go and sit in the meeting room to
Oh, okay.
be too noisy.
Cool. No worries.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Things are basically under control. Yes. Yeah. Have a week. Yes, I was just. Go on.
So I've got one hangout question that doesn't relate to HCM.
Oh, go on. Just go for it. Yeah.
So I, through another project, we do monthly Skype meetings. I think I mentioned them before with a group of trustees from the country. And we've had sort of problems with Skype. So we thought we'd try Hangouts.
Okay. Yeah.
So I tried it last night and I created a Hangout.
Mm-hmm.
And most people couldn't get to it. So what happened, I created one, and if people weren't joining it, it cut out. I said, oh, no, Warden's here. So I had to try again.
Okay.
And then when people were joining it, it said there's nobody here.
Okay.
People seem to be joining Hangouts.
But not necessarily the same one.
So what I had done, I'd created a link.
Yeah.
Hangout and sent that to everybody to click on.
Yes.
Oddly, 2 people managed to join me at separate times.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know what I did wrong or.
Well, I mean, so how did you invite people to? How did you create the Hangout in the first instance?
So I found that wasn't that obvious. So I sort of put in Hangouts. And then I could create one, and it gave me a link.
Yeah.
I sent that to people.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to let me add people. So I just created a link and sent that to people, and that didn't seem to.
But I mean, I would say that when you say, see, you're using the term they created a link, which could mean all sorts of things. I mean, the key thing for me is, in order to get you in here, here's the Hangout. I will make the Hangout, and then I will get the link from here, and then I will send them this link. That is necessarily the one that I'm actually in, if you know what I mean. Like if you, I don't know what link you sent them, but if you sent them a link that's like a link that creates a new Hangout, then
they might have created their own.
They've all created their own Hangouts. But so it's one of these things. Like Google's made this amazing thing, but I think the user interface leaves some things to be desired.
I've generally found Google quite good at working my own way through it. Yeah. And I've really struggled with this, and maybe I should have.
You know, I mean, I think they have this thing for inviting people. You know, they have them. There are various sort of mechanisms for all of it, but for me, the most reliable thing to do is to start your own Hangout, make sure you're in it, right, and it's running, and then get the link from the top of the Hangout and then email that to people. That's what I do every week with you. I completely ignore any of the other mechanisms that Google has set up. Go on.
Could next week maybe I create the Hangout?
You certainly could. Yes, you could. Well, I mean, I guess the only thing about that is that the way that the person who creates, well, let me show you more about how I create the Hangout in the first instance. So we have within the Agile Ventures site around local support, when we've sort of actually built our own stuff to try and make the process of creating a Hangout easier. So we have here on the local support page, there's a button that says Start a Hangout on Air. And this guarantees, also there's different types of Hangouts. So there's a Hangout that you can record, and there's a Hangout that you're not able to record. So we can, and then whether you can so we have this start a hangout on air. That's a different type of hangout that has recording, as we're being recorded now. We could certainly, for experimental purposes, next week, you can start it first and share it with me and make sure I can get in it, and then we might throw that one away and then create one that I can record from. But so there's this other thing. If you want to record it, then you have to have your G Plus account connected to your YouTube account, and your thigh bone and connected to your knee bone, and I don't know, like things that sometimes seems to be more complicated. But yeah, so we've set it up for ourselves through Agile Ventures. One of the things I think Agile Ventures offers is, you know, coordination of the hangout. Because what happens is when I click this button, it starts the hangout that we're both in, and then what also happens is that I said go and find. We have a chat system that for Agile Ventures over here. And you can see here, we automatically pastes. You see that URL there?
Yeah.
That link.
That's the Hangout.
To make it easier for people to actually get into Hangout. So we have this whole workaround because I don't know what Google's doing with their stuff, but it doesn't really work as well for us as we would.
Yeah.
Like. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I might try and do a Hangout just with 1 or 2 people in the week or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And we can certainly. I mean, even at the end of today, if we've got some time, we could do some playing around with all of that. Yeah, sorry, probably more information than you needed. It's just I've been using Hangouts regularly for the last 4 years, and these problems are things I wrestle with, and then it's anyway, what's the touchstone? A touch? Who knows? Anyway, I've got the agenda up here. Anything to add to the agenda?
I don't think so. No.
Well, not to worry. We'll just go through the quarterly invoicing. I'll get to it eventually. I was checking. I haven't had any reply. So Dominic, you gave me his email. I haven't had any reply from him at all for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Were you about to submit a new funding request? Is that?
I've got it on my to-do list, but
okay.
it's still on to do that.
Yeah, I've got a note here about the things you were talking about last week about an event system and about So I mean, I guess there's. At some point, maybe we want to write an event epic and cost it up and things. I've just got a question mark there to just to those notes. And then basically, so this person, Hope Blandermere, who was originally giving us pricing on the Do It API, has just out of the blue emailed me and said, "Oh, sorry, there was some confusion, and in fact, actually, as you work with a volunteer center, we would like to give you access to it for free." So that's great. That was on Friday. I replied to her, I think on Monday or Tuesday, saying, "Yes, please tell us more," and I haven't heard anything back. So we'll see. I mean, it sounds wonderful, of course, until they actually say, "Here's the link, and this is what you log in with." Maybe we'll never hear from her again. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
So that's potentially good news. So then, moving into the usual review. So I've just been running tests of the new feature on the development site, and so maybe get over here. So we've got this is the development site. So I just experimentally approved a proposed organization. And gives us a message here. A notification of acceptance was sent to tansav@gmail.com, and that came through over here in my email. So it's all working. But I noticed already that this link is not working quite the way it should. So I've filed a bug report on that, and so unfortunately, we won't immediately be able to deploy that. But I've caught the issue, and it's a fairly simple one. So hopefully we should have this one live for you next week. Yes, but so other than that, there's not so much to show you apart from do the usual review on the tracker. What we do have is that now, if you search for Harrow Community Network, look who's number one.
Yay!
Yay! So that's, I guess it just it took time. Do you want to just do that search yourself for Harrow Community Network? I mean, I think Google more and more starts to change the search results depending upon who you're logged in as, but. It's interesting that we still get
Up at number 1, and then the Museums Trust
but I guess that's it's interesting there.
Why is that one out of everybody?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think that was just the one that for some reason they happen to have. Maybe it's linked to from somewhere else. And anyway, hopefully that over time that should gradually go down the list. We still don't have the sub pages that we would love to have, and I guess it's just up to, maybe we have to spend a certain amount of time at the top there before we get the sub pages. But anyway, yeah, so that's just me there filing the issue that I just encountered on that. So yeah, so not much movement really. We've got, I'm very busy with the open online class, and we've had lots of new sign-ups to Agile Ventures and people asking about projects and so on. So I'm hoping we'll have more volunteers to work on these things. But yeah, there we go. That's where we are at the moment. Not much else to report. And I guess from your side, I mean, this is the ordering. You know, the ordering, it hasn't changed in terms of priorities.
Yeah.
Nothing changed on your side particularly.
No.
No. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's, you know, short and sweet. I guess, is the 10:30 time better generally?
It was more today because I had a meeting. I mean, generally, 10:30, 11 doesn't make any difference.
No. Okay.
I'm just looking at next week. Yeah, I'm in the morning all day, so I'm flexible time wise.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's do the regular thing of checking in on Wednesday and seeing the exact time. And yeah, because I mean, I had other things going on. This time it actually worked out to be quite a good time today, but it was it was sort of random chaos up until the last minute. So anyway, yeah, okay. So unless there's anything else, maybe we'll leave it there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, good show.
Okay, thanks, Sam.
All right, see you next week. Thanks, Rachel. Bye for now.
Bye.